Hello, Jim Howell here from Auto Insurance Simplicity. How would you like to save hundreds or even thousands of dollars on your auto insurance starting as soon as today? Well, my guess would be, of course you do. Whether you're new and shopping around for quotes, or you've had a policy for some time and are interested in saving money with a different carrier, let me share with you 3 simple tips right now that could save you money as soon as possible. Just a quick disclosure and disclaimer, material presented here is for informational purposes only and is not actual legal advice or recommendations. You accept that the choices made from here forward are your own and not of anyone from AutoInsuranceSimplicity.com. We also disclaim any responsibility for the decisions you make regarding your auto insurance coverage, knowing that every state or province is different and the underwriting factors are constantly changing. It is up to you to inform yourself and act on them accordingly. All right, let's dive right in. Tip number 1, gain knowledge on all possible discounts. Then bundle together as many discounts as you possibly can. Well, of course, as many as you qualify for. Ones like switchover or paid in full. These can drastically bring your rate down as much as 33%. If you want a full breakdown on insurance discounts, I tell you how you can get them at the end of this video. Once you gain knowledge of all the discounts available, then it's that much easier to figure out which ones you'll be eligible for. Now, when you're looking for a quote, the agent gives you a number based on the questions you answer. It is your job to make sure you answer each question effectively while at the same time asking for unmentioned discounts. Many insurance agents are likely to A, not know about certain discounts available, or B, not care to offer them to you even if you qualify. For instance, the married discount. In the eyes of the agency, married couples are presumed less risky and therefore pay less on the same policy as 2 unrelated adults. Another one, PayPal owners can save as much as 10% just by owning a free PayPal account. Get one if you don't have one already, then ask if they offer the affinity discount. Another overlooked discount is for the good student discount. If you're a student with a GPA of 3.0 or higher, you may qualify for up to 10% savings. But some discounts only happen if you ask. Applied knowledge is power. Be the one to ask and inquire. Tip number 2, get to know your risk. More importantly, know how much risk you bring to the table. Ultimately, your goal when buying auto insurance is to minimize the risk you are seen to represent. Sometimes just knowing about the questions being asked and the possible penalties they equal can mean substantial savings. An example would be to simply know your exact driver history. If you're unsure, get something called Statement of Driving Record or a Driver History Abstract. Knowing that you got that speeding ticket 2.5 years ago or 3.5 can actually save you from a failure to disclose penalty or DTI, Discover Truth Indicator, which can be upwards to 15% extra even if you truthfully don't know. Here's a quick tip. If you get a failure to disclose penalty from one insurance company, you can ask for that record, then take it to a different agency and poof, no more penalty. Again, make sure you have some understanding of the questions being asked. Something like using your vehicle for commercial or business use can count against you. Some companies won't even insure you for this purpose. You don't want a huge DNQ, does not qualify, stamped on your forehead. Quick tip, commercial or business use does not mean driving yourself to work. Think delivery or taxis. Another one would be, how many miles per day, week, year will you be driving? Obviously, more driving equals higher premiums. Here's another quick tip, constantly update your information as change happens. Things like switching your status from roommates to spouse can drop your rate as well. Every little bit helps. Either way, my advice is when it comes to risk, get in the know. Tip number 3, if you're going to spend premium dollars anyway, you might as well spend them wisely. What do I mean? Carry high limits, especially bodily injury liability. You save on rates, plus get liability coverage. Win-win. Also make sure you weigh in the cost versus benefit principle here. It is not uncommon to see rates go up drastically after a small, very minor claim was made. Make sure that all not-at-fault claims are correct. Having an incorrect claim can cost you a good amount of dough in the long run. All right, let's recap. Gain knowledge and all the discounts available, then bundle together as many as you can. Know how much risk you represent and what you can improve. Finally, spend your premium dollars wisely by carrying higher limits and refraining from claiming minor damage. Hopefully, these simple tips give you a few useful insights on how you can start saving money on your auto insurance. Also, make sure you check out my highest recommendations for online insurance carriers below. Or, if you're looking for a full detailed breakdown on all the discounts and penalties, grab my free ebook by hitting the button below this video. I'm Jim Howell from AutoInsuranceSimplicity.com. Thanks for watching.